Once again, we back. YouTube is tripping, as usual. They gotta start getting this right, man. I know my connection ain't bad here, because my router is literally right there, and I got fast-ass internet. And it said bad connection, very bad. Like, come on, man. We had a good amount of likes, too. Good amount of people in there, and YouTube had to fuck it up. Joey said, I love the channel, Ego. Appreciate you. Let's try to get the likes back up, because I had to restart this broadcast, man. And we had the likes were growing quick. Now all of a sudden we got to restart for no reason. Damn YouTube. Like Mac Drake said, too hard. Too hard for the fucking radio. They trying to hold us back, man. Shout out to San Jose. We working, baby. Now we gotta wait for people to rejoin. The shit was popping the first time. We working, gang gang. Ego Army, Ego Mafia. We are the mob. Money on top of boxing. Let's get it. Let's get it. Fuck a critic. Let's get it. Listen. You the man with this boxing shit, bro. Big motivation. Keep up the good work, big homie. I appreciate that, man. Ego, how you feeling, my brother? We love you, man. Much love to all the boxing fans. The fans really run this shit. That's why we're getting good ass fights this year. Because the fans was like, nope. We don't want to see Canelo in there with Liam Smith, Amir Khan, Sher Khan, nobody named Khan. He got to be in there with Golovkin. And boom, we got the fight. Lomachenko rigging down. Ha. Now we just gonna vibe out. Like I said, I got my wine. We're gonna just vibe out. Talk a little of this boxing shit. Miguel Cotto. We got a triple header this weekend. I didn't go out to this one. Hold on, we gotta do a roll call before I start getting into answering questions and whatnot. Ego, big fan, dog. I'm happy you making it of boxing. Thank you. Word, you need more vibe outs. Yeah, this is just, I'm just chilling. See, I ain't out here where I'm at. They have these big fires, so it's not even cool to really be outside because you can't breathe. I got my window open because it was kind of stuffy, but these fires are fucking shit up, and it's like I don't know. It's uncomfortable, hard to breathe outside. So we just gonna vibe out. I'm just like my wine, troublemaker, troublesome, you know. And we just chilling. I appreciate your take as a pure journalist. I appreciate that, man. You guys motivate me. Hold on, man. Let's do this roll call because y'all got questions. Y'all want to get. Yeah, I'm gonna be safe out here with these fires. I just be keeping them low key when shit like this pop off. But let's do the roll call. If you're new to the channel, I just like to see and know where you guys are from. So just rep where you from. Bang your city, state, zip code, and we'll read it out. We'll do it at the beginning and the end. Let me know where y'all from, where y'all at. Boston. 218. Puerto Rico. H-Town. San Ho. Miami, Florida. East LA. My home state of California. 713. Dallas, Texas. Pennsylvania. Northeast LA. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Chicago, Beantown, Boston, Southeast Houston, Oklahoma. Yeah, we want Puerto Rico to get well. And we ain't talking about throwing no fucking rolls of paper towels. If you guys can help in these situations, help. Motherfuckers throwing paper towels and you the president. But here, the fuck is that gonna do for them? Maryland in the building. Team Rigondeaux in the building. Thanks, Ego. I appreciate that. People really need the help. Yeah, definitely, man. We all one race, the human race, you know what I mean? And as boxing fans, we should all unite where we can. I mean, the world is crazy right now. There's a lot of shit going on. You seen Eminem going in on Trump yesterday? I tweeted about it. World's in a weird place right now, you know what I mean? So we gotta band together. All these natural disasters and fucked up shit, man. My team, Casablanca, just ran a drive to Lynn. 34 G's. Wow. The end is near. I don't say that, because I'm trying to see this Rigondeaux and Lomachenko shit. So I don't want it to be in. I only seen Eminem's. I didn't really get to watch all the ciphers. I don't really watch TV too much. But let's talk about some boxing. What y'all about Miguel Cotto? Hate it or love it, he's fighting Saddam Ali. You like his last fight? Hate it or love it, huh? Miguel Cotto, huh? What y'all thinking? You love the fight. Why? Hate it or love it. You love it. Why? Monster Madness. Why? What do you like about it? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the fight, to be honest. You know I keep it transparent. Listen. It'd be one thing if Cotto didn't fight Kamagai last fight. But, like, you're a legend. Like, listen. The game is fucking twisted, man. Floyd Mayweather beats Pacquiao in 2015. Makes Pacquiao look like dog shit, even though he's a good fighter. But he couldn't fuck with Floyd. Lands, it reduces him to landing 71 punches and making up excuses on why he couldn't land about his shoulder and all that. Then he fights Andre Berto, a two-time champion in his division. People gave Floyd hell. But there's, all of a sudden, there's this mercy for Miguel Cotto because it's his farewell fight. You know what I'm saying? But where was the mercy when Floyd beat Pacquiao in the same year and chose to fight Berto, a guy in his division, younger, strong, you know what I mean, fast. And Floyd fought Berto. They said he ruined his legacy. That's how I know y'all are full of shit. Some of y'all just don't like certain fighters, and as a result, you just say whatever. Because now all of a sudden, oh, Miguel Cotto, he's a legend. He deserves to just do this. No, not really. You know what I'm saying? Sergio Martinez last fight fought Cotto. That way he didn't have a farewell, easy fight. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it would be one thing if Cotto fought somebody real his last fight, and then, like, you know what I mean, instead of Kamagai, and then for his. Can y'all hear me now? This shit is crazy. YouTube gotta fix this shit. I can't even get a stream out. Troublesome. Is anybody in the stream still? Type a comment if you can hear the stream. Put here or something. Yeah, YouTube is tripping. Like, and I know it's YouTube because I got a new phone. My new phone's newish. You know what I'm saying? It's not the new iPhone 8, but it's a newer phone. My internet at home is fast. It says 3 people in the stream, but more than 3 people left a comment. YouTube gotta fix this shit, man. This is annoying. Makes me not even want to stream if I can't even do a fluid stream. So annoying. But my question to you guys is: Miguel Cotto a legend? Yes or no? Just type yes or no if Miguel Cotto is a legend. What up? Yeah. Yes, he is. I guess. Now, my question to you guys is: Floyd Mayweather a legend in the sport of boxing? Yes or no? Is Floyd Mayweather a legend in the sport? Yes or no? Of course. Yup. Legend. Yes. That's my whole point. So when Floyd beat Pacquiao in 2015 and said, hey, I'm closing my Showtime contract by fighting Andre Berto, writers, YouTubers, YouTube commenters, all they said was Floyd ruined his legacy and this was the worst thing for boxing. And Floyd beat Cotto, might I add. But now when Cotto wants to go out on the sunset, bring a guy up, at least Floyd fought a former champion in his division. A former champion in his division, 2-time champion in his division. Cotto's fighting a guy who got knocked out last year, who was a part of the Olympics, but did get stopped by Jesse Vargas last year. And that's who he's choosing to go out. And everybody's like, oh yeah. See, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. And I think Cotto's last few fights, he's been kind of finagling, and you know what I mean. He really hasn't been tripping off of who he's fighting. And that's what I really feel. Kenneth, you about to get blocked because you're just talking stupid shit. So keep it up if you want. You'll be blocked soon enough. But yeah, I'm just not. Cotto's last, like, listen. Cotto's last challenge was Canelo, and he lost the fight. What's your personal fight for Cotto's last? Listen, okay, first of all, I don't think he should have fought Kamagai. That Kamagai was whack. You know what I'm saying? That fight. So it's not just the fact that he's fighting Saddam Ali now. It's the culmination of Canelo beat your ass. You took 2 years off. You're supposed to fight James Kirkland. He got his nose broke or whatever. That fell apart. Then you came back and fought Kamagai. And then now you're fighting another welterweight. You know what I'm saying? Kamagai had very limited. He only won 1 fight of note at 54, and that was against Jesus Soto Caras, who got stopped by Gabriel Rosado, got stopped by Maidana at 47, got stopped by Keith Thurman at 47. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the lie? Everything I'm saying is factual, and I don't need BoxRec or Wikipedia to tell me this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so he fought Kamagai, which I thought was a mismatch, and we seen it. People keep marveling on the fact Kamagai's tall and he's tough. Who cares? He got a tough ass whooping, and we all knew that because we know the quality. So I personally would rather see Cotto have challenged himself a little bit more in the second leg of his career. Period. That's what it is. It's not even just this final fight. It's like I said, Canelo was the only fight that he really took, or the guy had a chance to win, and the guy did win. You know what I'm saying? Sergio Martinez, he was coming off a long layoff. We didn't know how his knee was gonna be, and it was the worst possible scenario. His knee was busted up. Daniel Gill, at a catch weight, Daniel Gill's almost 6 feet tall. It looked like a dead man at the weigh-in. We knew what that was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So, bye-bye, Kenneth. I warned you. You still talking stupid shit. Blocked, L. Everybody say goodbye, Kenneth. Kenneth Cruz. Yeah, you on a cruise, all right. Cruise up on out of this stream. I told you, stop talking that stupid shit. I'm drinking wine. This is a laid-back vibe out. You know what I mean? And I warned Kenneth. You keep talking about me fighting Ellie Seckback. I was just talking to Ellie. Ellie's cool. You know what I'm saying? Trying to create issues when there ain't an issue. I don't have no problem with nobody like that. But anyway, bye-bye, Kenneth. So I just, honestly, I want to see Cotto go after it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, even, like, real shit, even Mayweather-McGregor is, like, that's somewhat of a risk. Now, I mean, I personally felt in my heart of all hearts that Conor McGregor wouldn't have the boxing prowess to beat Floyd. However, he was way bigger than Floyd. He was confident as a motherfucker. And there's always that would it factor. As an MMA fighter, no one knew what he was really gonna do, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? No, like I didn't, honestly, that's why we watched it. I didn't know what Conor was gonna do. And he even did some weird shit with his feet in round 1. Go watch the fight, the Mayweather-McGregor. McGregor was doing some weird switching, and he was doing some weird shit. So even a fight like that would, I'm not saying he has to fight an MMA fighter, but I just think there's other options that he would probably get the win anyway, but it would have been a more of a known name than a Saddam Ali and a guy who's been stopped last year. You know what I'm saying? Cotto's fighting Saddam Ali, a welterweight, at 154. So, and I hate when y'all do this. See, like, I'm not here to beat around the bush and sugarcoat it. Like, all my connections in the game, I'm secure. I'm not out here trying to offend different people, but I mean, I got clout and I got pull regardless. So if somebody gets mad at what I say, then it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not going out of my way to slander and maim, but I will be honest with them. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I just think there's a better option. Like Lamont Peterson. I'd rather see Cotto versus Lamont Peterson. Victor Ortiz, Amir Khan. Who else? Kell Brook. I mean, Kell Brook, he might not ever be the same because he got stopped his last 2 fights. But I would still rather see that fight. You know what I mean? And I'm purposely steering away from actual 154 pounders. I'm just saying, if you wanted to pick from a smaller fighter, at least pick, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not gonna pick a J-Rock or nobody like that. I'm just saying, if you had to go to welterweight, there's other more compelling fights to me. Lucas Matisse, they're both with Golden Boy. I'd rather see Lucas Matisse move up another 4 pounds. Or not 4 pounds, 47 to 54. He's trying not to go out like B-Hop. But see, listen, y'all kill me with this shit, talking about Cotto's a legend or whoever the person is, because you don't want to see him catch a fade. You know what I mean? And see, this is the thing. It's like, y'all, some of y'all are diehard fans of certain fighters, and it's like, I have more faith in the fighter than you. Cotto's a good fighter, so Cotto could beat these guys. He could beat a lot of these guys. So I'm not saying like he has to go and fight Daniel Jacobs or something. You know what I mean? But there's other middle of the road guys with bigger names that would put on for bigger events. I think Danny Garcia. I mean, he has a strong chance to beat Danny Garcia at 54. Puerto Rican, and then you do it in New York. Danny's from Philly. Your second home is New York. You both have Puerto Rican blood. I mean, obviously, Cotto is from Puerto Rico. Danny Garcia is Puerto Rican American. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a bigger fight. So any of those, and like I said, he has a strong chance of beating those guys. So it's not even about like I'm just trying to see him against David Lemieux or like top-notch killers. There's other middle-of-the-road guys with bigger names to me than Saddam Ali that would have made for a bigger build fight. Obviously, I would have loved the David Lemieux fight. I think he could possibly win the David Lemieux fight. He just can't get cracked with none of that heat. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo. I mean, obviously he's fighting this Saturday, so logistics wouldn't work. But yeah, anything like that. Cotto was born in Rhode Island? I didn't even know that. I thought he was born in Puerto Rico. But, I mean, it's still the same. It's his career. He can go out how he wants to. But I'm just giving you my honest opinion. His last few fights were been done. Like me personally, I would rather see the James Kirkland fight. I'd rather see the James Kirkland Cotto fight. Because at least, like, Saddam Ali has everything stacked against him. I mean, he's from New York. Cotto's second home is New York, but Cotto's the bigger name, so the crowd will probably be there for him. You know what I mean? Saddam Ali, he's not the biggest welterweight puncher, so him going up another group of pounds, that's going to be against it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at least a James Kirkland has a puncher's chance. He's not going to really outbox a Cotto, but at least he has a puncher's chance to make it interesting. And if he gets to the 4th, 5th round, see what, you know, test Cotto out. So I just think there's other ways to go out. Like I said, even people were on Mayweather's back about the Berto fight, but Berto was a 2-time former champion in his division. You guys get that, right? He's in his division. Cotto didn't even draw within his division. Like, I'm expecting congratulations. I don't know what that means, unless you're having a kid. Cotto versus Vanes Martirosyan. Something like that. I mean, I think he could win that fight. Vanes doesn't have a huge name, but at least it's a 54-pounder. So any way you slice it, I think there's other people. Like either an actual 54-pounder, or even if you wanted to draw from welterweight. Right? Yeah, you're talking about toilet babies. I'm about to block you very shortly, so keep it up if you choose. So that's just my opinion. Canelo's the only like real significant fight he's had in recent memory, and he lost it. Yeah, I didn't even know Cotto was born in Rhode Island. That's good knowledge. You guys teach me stuff all the time. I thought he was born in Puerto Rico, to be honest. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's his career. He's had a great career. I think, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think his hunger's been there for a minute. I really don't. Ever since his dad died, maybe around that time, his hunger seems different. But, hey. What about like even a Curtis Stevens? He just got knocked out by David Lemieux. He's short. He has a name. I'd rather see that. You know what I'm saying? They're just options. Curtis Stevens coming off a knockout. I think that would be a solid fight for him. It's a winnable fight, so it's like He's trying to ensure a victory by going against a Saddam Ali who's like not the biggest welterweight and was stopped last year. So that's just my thoughts. We pouring up. We just doing a little kickback. Talking this boxing. Hey. Yeah, I like Cotto Pacquiao too, but they both have the same trainer, so they ain't trying to make that. Cotto versus Maidana would have been great if Maidana didn't gain 4,000 pounds. But I'm looking forward to the Showtime card this weekend. Good fights. Cotto only wants to fight smaller fighters. Yeah, like I said, Kell Brook. I think Kell Brook Cotto is a good fight. Because you don't know how Kell Brook how his esteem is going to be coming off of 2 back-to-back stoppages and fucked up eyes. But he still has a bigger name. He's, you know what I mean, he's going to look the part, get in shape. He's pretty big. He fought at middleweight before. So that's like an ideal fight. And Cotto has a strong chance to beat Kell Brook, especially with considering Kell Brook's last 2 fights. So there's other ways around it. And see, this is the thing that pisses me off with what y'all do. And is I'm not like Bernie Mac. I say what you thinking. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I say what you thinking. And the thing with the whole Cotto situation, a lot of y'all making all these fucking excuses. He's a legend. He has nothing else to prove. If he's such a legend with nothing to prove, then why even fight again? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even make sense. If you've done your due diligence and you felt you've accomplished everything you needed to and you're happy, like Andre Ward, he beat Kovalev. He's like, man, I just climbed Mount Everest. I'm an Olympic gold medalist. I'm out this motherfucker. I'm going to spend time with my wife and kids. Period. So you guys stop with them excuses like, he's a legend. He has nothing else to prove. If he has nothing else to prove, why even fight? That you just wasting the HBO date. David Lemieux could be on that. He has something to prove still. So give David Lemieux that date. You know what I'm saying? And he's still into his career. He's still trying to get a title shot in a Golovkin rematch. You know what I mean? So don't tell me like he has nothing to prove. Because even like I said, even though it's a different arena, I think the Conor McGregor fight was somewhat of a challenge. A bigger southpaw, youthful, cocky guy, and you ultimately don't know what he's gonna come with. You know what I mean? So that is a challenge to a degree. Now, put it this way: if it wasn't Floyd, like somebody who's very smart with boxing or like elite right now, I don't know if they would have stopped Conor like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. Like, even Danny Jacobs just said that he said, I mean, not Danny Jacobs, excuse me. Danny Garcia just said he would knock out Conor. I don't know. I'd have to see that. I would watch that fight. I don't know if it'd be an easy fight. Because Conor looked fucking huge next to Floyd. And I don't think Danny Garcia is that big. He's big, but I don't think he's that big. I seen him next to Floyd. Well, let me see it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sleeping on Conor McGregor because, like, you have to have the right. Conor's pretty tricky. You know what I'm saying? You have to fight him, especially all the movement he was doing and shit. I don't know. Danny's new to 47, so I don't know that he would knock out Conor McGregor. Show me. You know what I mean? Conor has a longer reach than Floyd, and Floyd has a long reach for welterweight. And he's a southpaw, and Danny Garcia struggled with athleticism. I'm not saying that Danny can't beat Conor in boxing. He would be the favorite. But fuck it. And another reason I know a lot of y'all full of shit is because I have a popular channel, and I didn't see one person clamoring for Cotto versus Saddam Ali. I've never once heard anyone say, man, you know what fight I'm checking for? I can't wait for Cotto to fight Saddam Ali. I heard Cotto Canelo rematch, Cotto Golovkin, Cotto David Lemieux, Cotto versus J-Rock, Cotto versus Jermell Charlo, Cotto Edeslani Lara, Cotto versus Danny Garcia, Broner. But I ain't never heard nobody say, oh, you know, Saddam Ali, that's the fight. I can't wait till Cotto fights him. You know what I'm saying? And that you guys always do that. Pacquiao fights Jeff Horn and people are scratching their head and you act like you've been riding with Jeff Horn and that's the fight you've been wanting to see for Pacquiao. Get the fuck out of here. If it was a fight you wanted to see, then put it this way. Did last year, did you hear anybody saying they wanted to see Canelo versus Triple G? Yes or no? Last year, 2016, did anybody in any comment section that you've seen say, or yourself included, say they want to see Canelo fight Golovkin? Of course they did. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't have people like, man, the matchup I want to see is Canelo versus Liam Smith. Nobody was talking about a Liam Smith-Canelo fight. They want to see Lara get a rematch with Canelo. Canelo, the Charlo brothers, Demetrius Andrade, Golovkin, Danny Jacob. But nobody was talking about Liam Smith. So that's how I know y'all are full of shit. You know what I mean? Oh, Cotto Saddam Ali is great. Then why weren't you requesting that? If it was the greatest fight ever, like you guys are trying to make it out to be, then why didn't I ever hear anyone say that's the fight they wanted until Golden Boy presented that to us? A good fight's a good fight, and you could tell the good fight. Like, hold on. Let's look at middleweight. I've heard people say they want Canelo versus Danny Jacobs. I've heard people say Danny Jacobs versus Lemieux. I've heard Danny Jacobs versus Jermell Charlo. You know what I mean? But I don't hear like, oh, I want to see Danny Jacobs versus, you know what I mean, like some random Matthew Macklin or somebody. Because nobody's checking for that. People want to see the great matchup. So that's how I know some of y'all are full of shit. Because y'all try, when the promoter throws out these random fights, then you try to act like you on board. Jeff Horn versus Gary Corcoran. Who the fuck is that? Honestly, who's Gary Corcoran? I'd rather see Jeff Horn fight Gary Busey. Hell yeah. Like, who is Gary Corcoran? Honestly. Like, I really want someone to tell me that. Who is Gary Corcoran right now? Like I said, fight Gary Busey from Point Break. That's the fight I want to see. Gary Corcoran, get the fuck out of here. Like you wanted to see that fight. Or I see him fight Gary Coleman. And I think he's dead. But I'd rather see that fight when he was alive. Gary Corcoran. How did, like, I gotta give it up to some of these promoters. How are they even finding, like, I cover boxing. How are you even finding, they were talking about Jeff Horn versus Bradley Skeet. How did you even find these guys? Like, how are you even finding these names? Who first of all, Bradley Skeet sounds like a porno. That's just, it is what it is. Bradley West Coast Productions presents Bradley Skeet. Oh, Skeet. Who the fuck is Bradley Skeet? Who is Gary Corcoran? Like, can we see Jeff Horn fight a motherfucker I've heard of before? Like Jeff Dinglehopper. Who is that? Who, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just, this shit is ridiculous. And then the fans gonna go with it. Yeah, Gary Corcoran, that's a solid matchup. No, it ain't no fucking solid matchup. That's why they putting in the little baby arena in Australia and letting wallabies in and kangaroos in for free. If it was such a great matchup, why didn't they put it in the big, in the same venue that they had the Pacquiao horn fight? You know what I'm saying? These don't even sound like real humans, and you just somehow finding these people. Matthew Jurgensen. Like, who the fuck is that? Who's Matthew Jurgensen? I don't know none of these people, man. I'm not trying to see this bullshit. Gary Corcoran and Matthew Jurgensen. Who is that? I'm all looking through my yearbook, see if I went to school with any of these motherfuckers. Oh shit, I went to school with Bradley Skeet. Shit. Oh damn. Bradley Skeet. Tyler Willcall. Like, who's Tyler Willcall? Matthew Jurgensen. That's what I'm saying. And the fans just be trying to act like sheep. I'm not no sheep. I'm a wolf. Are you a to protect the sheep, you gotta catch the wolf. Are you a sheep or you a wolf? I ain't no sheep. You guys can act like Gary Corcoran was higher on your hit list, but I'm not. I don't even know who the fuck Gary Corcoran is. Who is Gary Corcoran? Like, somebody let me know, what is he known for? Like, I don't even care if it's like not even a boxer. Just give me a name I know. Like, it could be an actor, like Jeff Horn versus Edward James Olmos. I'll be like, oh, okay, motherfucker from American Me. I know Edward James Olmos. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even care if they box. At least I know the name. I know Edward James Olmos. Put him in there with some Lou Diamond Phillips. Like, a name I know. I don't know no Gary Corcoran. Fuck is a Gary Corcoran? And y'all be full of shit and just riding with it and vouching. Yeah, I've been wanting to see Jeff Horn face a Bradley Skeet or Gary Corcoran. Like, you full of shit. You know damn well you don't know. Yeah, Miguel Cotto versus Saddam Ali. You didn't even know who Saddam Ali is properly. You know what I'm saying? I'd see him fight Saddam Hussein. Fuck this shit. Young credentials, man. But, and then, hold on. This is, we gonna go in on the casuals. Hit the like button because we're going in on the casuals. Let me go deep real quick. This is the other thing the casuals do. So, not only do, when the promoter just throws out a random match that nobody was really checking for, like Gary Corcoran, they go along with it like, yeah, hey, that's not a bad fight. Somebody told me Chris Eubank Jr., his is a little bit different because it was a tournament, but they're saying, hey, don't sleep on Yildirim. Why? I watched the fight. Chris Eubank slept him. You're talking about don't sleep on Yildirim. He got drilled and looked stupid in there. What the fuck you talking about? Don't sleep on Yildirim. I slept on him, and then Chris Eubank slept him. Trying to make it like you like you love these fights. But anyway, this is what the casuals do. They'll take like a Gary Corcoran, and because the promoter threw that out and that's the matchmaking they did, they'll try to act like, oh yeah, I wanted to see Gary Corcoran get a title shot. Like, who is Gary Corcoran? Like I said, I'd rather see him fight Gary Busey. But then they'll make excuses why Rigondeaux doesn't deserve Lomachenko, why Deontay Wilder, a WBC champion, doesn't deserve Anthony Joshua. You see how fucked up the game is? You know what I'm saying? Wilder, he has to do more. He needs to fight the Bellew Hay 2 winner. But Gary Corcoran just gets his title shot off the rip. That makes a lot of sense. See how stupid that sounds? Gary Corcoran deserves a WBO title shot right now, and nobody knows him. But Deontay Wilder got to fight Amir Mansour or some bullshit that you threw out to get to Joshua. Y'all sound stupid, man. And that's why new media is running shit. That's why the channel's growing. talking about Rigondeaux don't deserve Lomachenko, but Gary Corcoran, he deserves his title shot. Okay. I can tell when I'm dealing with like few brain cells. Some of y'all are really stupid. Like your brain cells, like I don't know if you had lobotomies or I don't know what the fuck, but the shit y'all say don't make sense. Deontay Wilder, a champion, has to do more to unify with another champion. And Wilder's been a champion longer, albeit you could argue Joshua has a better resume with the Klitschko win in a shorter period of time. But Wilder's been doing it longer. And you make up all these excuses why Wilder has to jump jump through hoops to get AJ. But Gary Corcoran, he straight away. No arrow spins. You know what I'm saying? Like, no Pacquiao 2. Jeff Horn just gets to defend against a guy I've literally never heard of. Gary Corcoran. Who's Gary Corcoran? Just like with Pacquiao, who's WBO champion, people didn't hear of Jeff Horn. Now they know about him because he put up a solid fight versus Pacquiao. But it's crazy. Gary Corcoran, huh? Who is that? Why don't you just put him in there with Crawford straight away? It's like you trying to give him an extra payday because you think Crawford probably gonna tax him up. Cotto versus Kell Brook, I had no problems with that. And truth be told, based on Kell Brook's last 2 performances, he got stopped twice, right? So that's not even the greatest match, but I think it's a better match. I think it's a solid match. You know, I think it's a match where people could be like, okay, Cotto's tested himself enough. We know Kell Brook. It's a big name, two good-sized names, but you know what I mean? I just don't feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like Cotto fighting Chris Algieri or something right now. Like, it's just not gonna be a big bill. Put it this way. I'm not trying to sound like snood or like a prude or anything. I'm not going to New York for that. Unless y'all super chat the fuck out of me and pay for my trip. I'm not going out there because this is a business. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. I got to make business decisions. And right by the holidays and stuff, I can't, like, I could swing it if I wanted to, but I'm not going out there for Cotto Saddam Ali. I'm sorry. Like I said, unless my trip was funded in my hotel. But I'm not, it's just not, it wouldn't be worth it. If it was in LA or something, okay, maybe. You know what I mean? Because I at least live in California, even though it's a 6-hour drive, but I'm not going across coast for that. I'm not coming out to New York for this trip, for the Showtime Tripleheader. You know, this might sound crazy, but sometimes you get tired of traveling. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining about my job. I love what I do. I love being my own boss and stuff like that, but I fuck around and got sick, and like my sleep schedule has been all fucked up. You know what I mean? And like, don't get it twisted. The Showtime Tripleheader is great, but for me, it was the type of triple. And my writer was gonna go actually to the fight, but it's the type of triple header that it would be a good fight from home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You guys have to run a business to understand it, but you have to leverage your spending, your costs, and I just don't feel like this trip was necessarily worth it. I'd rather just rest up. I could, you know what I mean, give you guys coverage post fights. These fight weeks are grueling, I'm telling you. Fight weeks are busy because it's like, I seen it, like Dante's out there right now and other people. So fight week starts today. So you have to be media day, press conference, weigh in, chill around up until the night of the fight. You know what I'm saying? I wish Tim Bradley didn't retire. That would have been a good fight for Cotto. Bradley, Cotto. And then Bradley gets a chance to redeem himself instead of retiring on the loss. But fuck it. This is the only fight channel that makes sense. Damn, thanks. Yeah, a ton of legends retired. And just people in general. Floyd, Cotto, Bradley, Andre Ward, Robert Guerrero, Takashi Miura. Who else retired this year? That's all I can think of right now. Marquez, my dude. See? Klitschko, fuck. Hell of people retired. That's like 8 people. Rods Mosley retired, yep. He was supposed to fight again. Excuse me. Yep. Sign of the times. Amir Khan versus Cotto would have been solid. Man, I like this Showtime card though. I will admit that. I like that a lot. What did Forrest Gump say? I like it a lot. Because people are split. I have not seen a group of people all picking the same person. You know what I'm saying?
Coming into this fight real hungry. Nobody in the 154-pound division can beat me. WBC champion. This is what every fighter dreams of. Love getting better. Having fun. These guys, they're my brothers.
Oh. Now the craziest thing about the Lubin Charlo fight is this. On one hand, you could say that the guy's too green, but you look at all the future like Hall of Famers and like past greats, everybody has to start from somewhere. So like in my mind, I'm like, Charlo got too much experience, but you have to look at it. People said that with Floyd. People said, oh, Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? He don't have enough experience to beat Gennaro Hernandez at age 20 or whatever, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? He can't beat Diego Corrales, and he did it. So, you know what I mean? Some people probably thought it was too premature for Mike Tyson. So, you never know. That's the great thing about boxing. Y'all keep calling that man Erickson Lubin Eddie Winslow. That is the funniest thing ever. Y'all funny. But I'm looking forward to that, man. Lubin sound hungry as fuck. I'll give him that. He sound hungry as shit. And motivated. Listen. No joke, I could think of literally like 20 people Cotto could have fought. Different levels of tests that would have been better, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because, like, even if, let's say Cotto fought Victor Ortiz, he has a strong chance to beat Victor Ortiz. We don't know if Victor Ortiz is the same, but Ortiz at least has a bigger name. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I would even, you know who else for Cotto? Cotto versus Diego Chavez. Now, Diego Chavez doesn't have a big name, but I think it would have been a better fight. Diego Chavez can box, and he can brawl, and he's tough. But, whatever. Hey, see, listen. Can I get into my bag? All y'all gotta do is say when. Say when. Can I get into my bag? Say when. Young ego, man. Can I get in my bag? Say when. Now, listen. I'm a straight shooter. And the bottom line is I hold people to the standard them and their teams set forth. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're Pacquiao and your representation is Michael Conks, Bob Arum, and Freddie Roach, that's what I'm going to go off of. If you're Triple G and your representation is Abel Sanchez and Tom Loeffler, that's what I'm going to go off of. Right? And that's how it goes. And Cotto, his trainer is Freddie Roach, and I specifically remember New Media. Freddie Roach did a recent interview talking about Cotto wants to fight Gennady Golovkin or Canelo in a rematch. Y'all think it's a game? Hold on. Y'all think it's a game? Do y'all really think this New Media shit is a game? Okay. Listen, y'all think this New Media game? Okay. Sports Illustrated, Miguel Cotto wants to fight Triple G Canelo winner in career finale. Listen, Sports Illustrated, Miguel Cotto wants to fight Triple G Canelo winner in a career finale. And this was in September. Cotto plans to retire at the end of the year. Golovkin Alvarez set to fight. I would be proud to have that fight. So listen. Y'all try to make it like I'm the bad guy. I'm going off of what they fucking tell me. That's like, what? See? New Media. Oh, y'all thought I forgot? Boxingego, 1 month ago, 8,000 views. Miguel Cotto now wants to fight Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo winner. Hold on. See, y'all think it's a game, New Media. According to Freddie Roach. I did a video about it. 4 days ago. Wow, Miguel Cotto rumored to fight Saddam Ali. Another ego rumor mill comes true. From 4 days ago, I told you what it was going to be. But a month ago, I'm quoting what Freddie Roach said. And he said he wanted to fight Triple G Canelo. So, listen. Canelo and Triple G fought to a draw. Canelo said he ain't fighting this year again. Triple G maybe will fight. But do you think they really hit up Triple G to fight Cotto? Hell no. They keep talking about Mikey Garcia and all these. Where's the Golovkin turning down the offer? Golovkin would not turn. If it was a fair offer, Triple G Cotto in December, I doubt Golovkin would turn that down because he knows he would beat Cotto, or he probably feels he would beat him. Cotto's too. Look how little Cotto looks to him. That's easy money for Golovkin. Wouldn't turn that down. I don't think he would, because that's an extra paycheck, and it really probably doesn't have a strong chance of hindering his rematch with Canelo. So I really think Triple G. But you keep hearing about Errol Spence and Danny Garcia, Jesse Vargas, all these other motherfuckers turning down the fight with Cotto. What about Golovkin's turn down? You know what I'm saying? So listen, the bottom line, why I showed you that Sports Illustrated issue and my video is because you guys have to understand, under the new reign, there's a new law. I told you all that other bullshit y'all used to, it's out the window. We were going to establish a new form of government, Death Row East. I told you, Death Row East. And the standards that I hold people to are oftentimes the standards they've set forth. So if Freddie Roach, Miguel Cotto's trainer, was not saying, hey, we want to fight Canelo or Gennady Golovkin, and then now you're fighting Saddam Ali, it wouldn't look as bad. Even if you fought Austin Trout, clear that up. Austin Trout beat you convincingly. I think that would be an easy sure. And I understand Trout is now fighting against Jared Swift Hurd, but there was a time where he wasn't before the fight was made. The fight's only been made for a few months or whatever. He didn't even look like he wanted to fight Trout. Hurd by late stoppage. Trout ain't been stopped by Canelo, Jermall Charlo, or Edeslani Lara. So I'd be impressed if Jared Hurd stops him, to be honest. And Cotto damn sure didn't stop him. So he's a gamey veteran. I was at the Jermall Charlo fight. I thought Jermall Charlo was gonna stop him because he looked way too big for him. But Trout, he's just game. Some people are like that, veteran experience, and that was a razor thin loss. But like I said, these are the standards that the precedents that the trainers and promoters put forth. I'm not saying Cotto had to fight Golovkin. His own trainer is saying they wanted Golovkin. So you can't say you fight Canelo Triple G, guys at 160, but now you fighting a welterweight, making him move up, and he just got stopped last year in Saddam Ali. I mean, how does that make sense? No shit, his trainer said that. That's what I just said. But I don't give a fuck because his trainer is a representative of him. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I have an employee and they're covering a fight under my brand. So if you look at their lanyard, it says Boxingego, Boxingego.com, and they're spitting in fighters' faces or something, whose credentials are going to potentially be messed up in the future? Mine or that individual? So some of you all try to find scapegoats. There aren't no scapegoats. If you have a team and a known team and they're publicly speaking out on your behalf, then that's your fault. Cotto could easily say, Freddie Roach, hey, fall back. I ain't fighting that motherfucker Golovkin. I'm not fighting Canelo. So make sure you don't put that out there. Because, and the fact I know this to be true is because I feel Andre Ward and Virgil Hunter have a great relationship. I've never seen, listen, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, new media, but I don't recall a major time where Andre Ward was saying something and then Virgil Hunter was going behind him saying the exact opposite. You know what I'm saying? Name a time. Like if you look at the John David Jackson situation in the Kovalev rematch, Ward was saying the same shit Virgil Hunter was saying about John David Jackson contacting them and he wanted to be part of the squad and won't. It wasn't like Ward was saying, hey, John David Jackson contacted us and wanted to join, and Virgil Hunter was like contradicting that. So you guys, again, are full of shit, making excuses. Oh, his trainer said that. That's still part of his team. It's part of his team. Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather's another person. When Floyd, like Jeff Mayweather, Floyd Sr., Badu Jack, a lot of them dudes don't really speak out, and they're saying stuff that completely contradicts what Floyd is saying, unlike Pacquiao's team. I mean, what have they said? You know what I mean? Like the Conor McGregor fight, they're like, yeah, it might happen. Floyd's about his money. They might happen. You know what I mean? But they're not saying something like way off, like the fight will never fucking happen and it can't happen, and then Floyd's saying it will happen. You know what I mean? So that's part of having a team. Your team has to be in unison with each other. But lots of boxing to be happy about. I'm about to get out of here. I just want to hit you on the late night tip. Let's do a quick roll call. I just want to talk boxing. I had to check my emails and I got some texts on the phone. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Boxingego roll call. Let me know something. Gainesville, Toledo, Fremont, California, Oakland, California. That's what I'm talking about. Cali in the building. Houston, Garfield Park, Massachusetts, Milwaukee, Bakersfield, Texas, Jersey, Houston, Costa Rica, BX, Vancouver, Canada. I see you. Yeah, I was just trying to go. I've been on over an hour. London, Tampa Bay. Any of y'all catch the Eminem Cypher? What y'all think? The Eminem Cypher. Compton, CPT. Rhode Island. Eminem was spitting. Joshua, Texas. So I'll probably do a stream tomorrow. I'm about to just chill and M went off on Donald Trump. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. We got a lot coming. Hats. Yeah, I'll probably work on that tonight since I'm pretty much done with most of my stuff I was trying to do. Make sure y'all check it out. Hit the like button. Check out the replay. And I'll be back with another one probably tomorrow. Peace out.